All right, let's do the back nine of Palisadro today, and there is the basket. And we're looking at just 119 feet. All right, this should be an easy birdie. All right, this should be a pretty easy birdie. Although, I'd never put it past myself. One bird. All right, so for this hole, the basket used to be kind of right over there, kind of in front of that tree. But I guess somebody ran it over while they were mowing with a tractor or something, so now it's all trashed and sitting right there. So I'll just try to do it and toss it in that. if you can, for sure. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. One reason I love the disc golf community so much is everybody's so cool. So now it's leaning against that tree there. So we'll just do our best to put it as close to there as possible. We'll go ahead and try to use the AVR 3 this time. Wow. Wow. It's going to be just a little drop in. Yeah, that's a hell of a sight. Birdie. Crazy. All right. Basket is right there. Now this says 153, but it's got to be at least 220. You know what? Let me just range find it real quick. Yeah, it's about 240. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That would have been so bad. Let's just try another shot with the Midnight Prowl just to put a standstill. It's just so weird running up with this sign here and this big frickin' hunk of crap here. I always feel like I'm gonna hit this thing. So stupid. Yeah, that was a much better shot. Let's go get the one we have to use. I swear, this hole is such trash. Try the Opto Ice Orbit Pure. Oh, come back, come back. All right, that's gonna be a long putt. Yeah, I would have had a tough time making this putt for par for a birdie with the Midnight Prowl. A lot of headwind and left to right here. You see that flag? California slide. Oh, there's a bogey. Undeserved, I would say. I probably should have just done a standstill on that piece of trash tee pad. What is this place? All right, I think the basket is somewhere just kind of tucked right in there, way behind that pile. This is like 400 and something feet. They had it listed at 500 feet, but actually I'm not sure about that. Now this is gonna be a headwind. I think we're gonna go ahead and use the Kyle Klein Vanguard 9-speed 02. So it's a good headwind fighter. Okay, here we go. No standstill. Come on, time to man up. Do a run up. Ooh. Of course, the wind dies completely when I throw. Man. Okay, right at the edge of that pile over there. I can't believe the headwind has completely died right when I threw it. Should have known. Okay, you can see the basket over there. It's just to the right of that little tiny white T pad, T sign. Yeah, that's still 300. Still 300 to that basket right there. Well, the only thing I can think to do is use my maul. We'll see. Might be saying, Todd, why aren't you doing a run up? I'm just not having it today. This trash course, dude. I'm so tired of it. Ooh. See if it'll get around. Huh, okay, just to the left of that T sign. It's a pretty good rip. Pretty good rip if I do say so myself. Wow, not bad. That was a good rip. That probably went, I don't know, 290? Long birdie putt, but on a, 500-foot hole. Oh, man, that was close, eh? Oh. So close. Yet so far. Now at least we'll have an easy tap-in par. All right, 188 feet, just under that tree. We're gonna do another standstill. Why? Because Daddy's feeling a little spicy. Getting a little irritated at the lack of care of this course, how half-assed it is. Pissing me off. People running over baskets, making tee pads of soft gravel. All right, see if we can make something happen there. I should have swung that way wider. Dumb. Let's just do one more and we'll do it with the Eternal Void. I'll do a run up on this one. Whoa, wow. That's way too wide. Get back to the road. Oh, stupid. What am I doing? Stickers in my feet. Ugh. People let their dogs crap all over the course and don't pick it up. Oh boy, there it is. It's actually not a terrible putt. Looks like 20 feet. California slide. Fudge! Man, right off the basket. Right off the cage. Oh, there goes my birdie. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back here. Don't think I'm coming back to this back nine unless all this shit gets fixed. All right, this hole I like. It's 250 feet. The basket is behind that tree, just slightly to the left of the tree trunk, if you can see it. But that tree is about halfway between here and the basket. Well, maybe about like 150. I think we'll use the T-Bird with a standstill. I'm just not, today's not the day for run-ups, you know what I'm saying? So, try to get this around the tree and have it kind of crash back towards the basket. Oh no, oh that was so weak, so fluffed. What trash. What absolute garbage that was, dude. Throw this Saint now. Oh, that's better. That's better. Of course, it's not coming back very much. The road is far though. Far throw at least. Good distance. I got the snap on that one. On that T-bird, just instead of bringing it into the pocket and whipping it, I went out. I went out, you know, went out instead of getting that snap, that uncurl. All right, let's finish this garbage off. I'm not even gonna do the last 3 holes. 16 is trash as well. 17, 18 are all right, but I'm just so not in the mood today. Just got a couple hours sleep since yesterday, and it's just not my day, you know. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes you eat the bar. Well, sometimes the bar eats you. I smoked that Saint though, way past the basket. That's probably, I don't know, but I'd say from here, pushing a 300-foot shot. Should have measured it. I knew that was a good rip. Love that disc. All right, who gets the shout out on this jank ass video with this jank ass course? Well, 2 people. One, Matty Gaming, MATI Matty, just found out. So funny that I just did a shout out to Wuggernaut on the last video, letting you know that he is streaming Dark Souls 3 in an amazing capacity. But then today I find out, or last night I find out that Matty, one of my other favorite I've watched him, I've watched his playthroughs of Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Subnautica, and right now he just started a couple days ago, he just started a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2, one of my other favorite games of all time. So cool. So check him out, and then also maybe I'll put him right there. Check him out. And then also my homeboy Bradley Hendrick from Bhirdietime Gaming and Bhirdietime Disc Golf. He just started his gaming channel, and he is currently streaming a Let's Play of the new re-release, remastered Oblivion. So if you're into Bethesda Oblivion and want to check that out, he is very wholesome, very Christian, no swearing, no anything, nothing inappropriate, totally above board. Check him out too. He's right there. So anyway, that's about it. Yeah, I was not having it today, was not in a good mood, did not get a lot of sleep. My daughter has a friend spending the night, so it's just been one thing after another at home, right? No rest for the wicked, baby. And then the back 9 of this course, Palisadro. I love Palisadro. I give the front 9 like a 9 out of 10 for just a quick, you know, short. You could be in and out in under 30 minutes if you're fast, you know, on the front 9. But then the back 9, it was just so rushed, so half-assed, and then so non-maintained. It's like, it's been over a year since, you know, since they, or it's been about exactly a year almost since they put it in. And, just, you know, the T-pads are wrong. The signs are in front of the T-pads where you'll hit your hand on them. You know, they moved a lot of those away, but not all of them. The T-pads are still gravel. Everything's overgrown. You know, somebody, I guess, was trying to clean it up a little bit, ran over the basket. It's just weeds and flies and stickers and just, you know, who would put a big, huge mound of dirt like 4 feet high right in front of a T-pad? I mean, it's just like, what is going on with this course design, dude? But anyway, yeah, so like I said, I'm just not in the mood today, not in a very jolly mood, so that is that. So, as always, please like and subscribe to my channel. And one more thing I'll say, one other reason that I am just so agitated today, I think, is because my body is craving carbs, right? I'm like on day 3 or maybe even 4 of this keto diet, and whoo, that's a big change for me, and my body is raging for some sugar. Although I did just have a double protein style from In-N-Out right before I had my round. And then my wife this morning burnt me a little omelet with mushrooms and turkey sausage. So that was nice. That was nice. And then on top of all that, you've got the fact that I have stopped consuming extracurriculars. And so just everything. It's just my body is getting none of what it's used to. My brain is getting none of what it's used to. And it's just freaking out. And the last thing I needed was a shitty course. All right, that's enough. I'm done yapping my flaps. I'm out.